Badminton racket review. Today we are testing the Li-Ning, about to say Yonex then. We're testing the Li-Ning turbocharging N9ii Badminton racket, and as with the N7, we have zero information on the racket. I just don't understand that. Why do you know, if you were walking into a shop, what is expected? That you're going to pick the racket up, just, oh yeah, that feels good, I'll buy that. And how much are we talking about? 170 to 180 pounds. That is the top end of the badminton racket price range. And we've got nothing. We don't know how heavy it is on here, we don't know what the string tension is, we don't know what the shaft tension is, balance point, nothing. So, Li-Ning, just put some information on the racket. We all, you know, if you're people are going to go into your shops and buy this, it's good to have that. But anyway, what we can tell you is, going off the Li-Ning website, so I'm reading directly off that, this is a 3U racket, 85 to 89 grams in weight. The balance point is 298, so that really is not head heavy or head light. It's fairly evenly balanced and it feels it. The flex on the shaft is medium flex according to Li-Ning. Now, as I said earlier, this is a super expensive racket. 170 to 180 pounds are the prices we've seen online. And that's in a number of different places. It's not. There are places that sell it for about $190, which could save you a little bit of money. The reason I believe that this is so expensive is because the former doubles champion from China, Fu Haifeng, used to use this particular model, and I suppose that's similar to the, you know, Victor Axelsen using the Yonex racket he uses, and Li Chongwei's rackets over the years, the Duras. He had a number of different Voltrix and stuff like that. Lin Dan has his own. So Fu Haifeng, this was his racket, and obviously he had one of the biggest smashes in doubles ever. But you know, as we're on the subject of smash, I'll topsy-turvy the video a bit and go to design later, because the N9ii is very difficult to smash with. So unless you're Fu Haifeng and you've got these super duper muscles, you know, forearm muscles, your forearm muscles, your arm muscles, your finger muscles, shoulder, your timing, your technique's perfect, I don't think most people who are going to spend 170, 80, 180 pounds not going to get a big smash out of this, in my opinion. But you guys give it a try and see what you think. We've done a very detailed test of this racket, a video review, should I say, of this racket within the Racket E-Zone at badmintonracketreview.co.uk.com. You need to be a member to access it, but membership is very reasonably. I mean, for 180, if you're looking to buy this racket, the membership is $199, $599, or $999, depending on which part of the world you're in. That is, definitely look at what we've got to say before you spend that money, is what I would say about this racket. Okay, the design, well, I really like the design. I think that Li-Ning are ahead of Yonex in design. Victor's jet speeds that we tested recently, the 10s, we've tested the 10s previously as well, and the previous 10 design wasn't as nice. It's good though, it's nice, but not as nice as the current ones. These are also really well done. The paintwork is absolutely outstanding, detailing is outstanding, really well put together racket. It may not be to everyone's taste, but I know that this current style is very in, it's very current, so it looks really good. Take a look at the close-up video and see what you think for yourself. Right, let's see how much this racket weighs with the strings in place. So how much are you walking on to court with? So depending on which string you use, we know that roughly 92 to 93 grams is what the racket's going to weigh when you're using it. And let me tell you, when you're playing with it, you can feel that weight. So it depends if you like playing with something that's quite heavy in feel. We've already done our smash test where we measure the velocity of the shuttlecock coming off the racket. We've done our control test where we see how good the racket is at controlling the shuttlecock, and the maneuver test, which tells us the airspeed of the racket. They're all on the Racket E Zone. Here's a highlight of those tests for you to see. Okay, well, I hope that gave you some indicator, some basic information about this racket. If you want to find out more, you need to go to the Racket E Zone within Badminton Racket Review, and where we do a much more in-depth video of our testing. And we are, you know, I've got a lot of respect for Li-Ning, Yonex, Victor, and all the manufacturers out there, and all the players who play with them. Absolute maximum respect. All of us have, the entire team at Badminton Racket Review have a lot of respect. But when it comes to reviewing these rackets, we're completely impartial. So if we don't like it, we don't like it. If we like it, we love it, we love it. No matter who makes it, no matter what the price range. So go on, it's worth having a look. We'll see you next time around. Thanks for tuning in today.